What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. I'm doing another audio video. I've been cranking these out. This is actually part of my own signature. Is these audio messages? You know, um. So yeah, honestly, like I'm doing this message talking about like inspiration to do this stuff in the first place. Like many times people um are going through a lot of different stuff. Like to be honest with you, I'm a free sovereign man. I'm a free sovereign being. I know my rights. I don't owe anybody anything. I'm not allowing my past to control or dictate me. I've handled what I've had to handle with the universe, through the universe. You know, I've been down and out. I've been in time out. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned, hey, and I've come out of it on the other side as still, an amazing guy, an amazing man, and I've, paid my dues and I've learned, hey, freedom is my birthright. I'm not ever allowing anyone to take that away from me, you know, and I've also been able to get right within myself to be able to enjoy this lifelong freedom, you know, and that's where I'm coming from with all this, like the understanding of our freedom, of our time, of our energy. That's what it is. Like it's a lot of different pathways, but at the same time, like the ultimate truth is oneness. The ultimate truth is that us as humans, we are the ultimate and the original technology. Yes, we have technology. Yes, we have computers and stuff like that. We have science. We have laboratories, whatever. But I'm talking about us as a human, us as a spiritual vessel, us as a spiritual being or alien, whatever you are. Like when we're brought onto this earth, the most ultimate teacher is nature. That's the most ultimate powerful force out there. You know, you can try to make all this fake weather and stuff, but you already know the ultimate truth on a mass scale is that this universe is based off of seasons and cycles. And the ocean, the deserts, the pyramids, the mountains, the lakes, the hurricanes, the snowstorms, all of that on the most truthful mass scale, that's all beyond our control, beyond our comprehension, beyond our power. That's from Mother Earth, the force, you know, Mother Nature, God, whatever you want to call it, you know, and science. That's all that is right there, you know. At the same time, like we also are supposed to remember this, you know. We're supposed to remember our freedom. We're supposed to remember where we come from, you know, because many people will have something for you to do, you know. There's plenty of jobs out there, you know, but guess what? If you're a vegan and you only eat plants and you're standing true for who you are, guess what? You're not going to be working in a meat factory for 5, 10, 15, 20 years at all. You're probably not going to be there in the first place, to be honest. And if you are, it's not going to be there for long. You're just going to be focusing on the veggies and you just in there for a check, you know? So the point I'm making from that is that we've got to stay true to who we are, you know, where we come from, you know, and that's what I mean about the meat factory example is that okay, if you're a vegan or if you're into nature or whatever the case may be is you internally should have the intelligence to gravitate towards what's best for you, you know, and that's the truth. That's the truth of love and equality, that's what liberates us. Because we're going to know what's best for us. And we also should be able to listen to other sources that are genuinely also looking out for us. And we know it too because they connect with what's already inside of us, with our heart space. We're already following our heart, and then magically it's like they're able to pop up a blessing or surprise that is in alignment with our true heart space, with our true inner core. And with those people are awesome, but at the same time, we know what's best for us in this whole matrix, in this world. We're always learning every day, yes, of course. At the same time, like throughout this journey, I will say, in many times, you will be led astray. People will bring you over here, bring you over there. People will try to help you, and you will go along with it. And sooner or later, you will be guided by light, by inspiring mentors and influencers to have more of a say and to have more awareness and more just power over your own self, so that you're not constantly being distracted and led astray to situations and places and people that don't serve us, where they're just a distraction, where they're not truly connecting with our heart space, where they're not truly honoring who we are, where they're just telling us what to do and thinking that they know what's best for us, when guess what? They're not even happy with their own life, and we're not inspired by your own life. So basically, it was like a waste of time. It was a learning experience, whatever, but it was like, we're not even into that stuff. You know what I mean? We thought we needed certain people, places, and scenarios, but actually, people need us. And that's the whole game changer that I've realized. People are the ones are what needs us. The matrix needs us. Indigenous, natural, spiritual people, healthy people. They're realizing that we're the last real ones left. They're trying to turn everybody into robots, slaves, zombies with no mind of their own. And we're in control of how we think and how we move forward and what we choose in life. Nobody has power or control over us. At the same time, that's why I share about these videos, about this stuff, because there's some real stuff going on in the world. And, I've been through a lot, and the biggest thing I can and will say is, yes, there's help out there. Yes, there's hard times, easy times, happy times, sad times, funny times, fun times, boring times, blasé times. There's all of these different times, and you're supposed to be able to experience and express a full range of emotion in a healthy way. Now, there's certain checkpoints along the way that will try to assist you to getting yourself back into a healthy living space, but ultimately, you are supposed to be free. I'm always recognizing that freedom is my birthright, and I'm on this planet to be happy and in love and free, and I will manifest that truly for a long, long period of time throughout death, and along this journey, while we're manifesting this, we have to check in with ourselves and realize this. We have to understand that the power is us. You know what I mean? To do something, to produce something. That's why I love writing. That's why I love writing. That's why I love editing these videos, uploading these videos, getting out to the sunshine, meditating, even studying, learning, listening to other mentors, et cetera, because it keeps things going. You know, the reason why a lot of people stay trapped or whatever is because they remain too stagnant. And I can relate to it because I'm overcoming depression. I'm overcoming, dark thoughts and, monstrous environments and chaotic scenarios and depressing circumstances and heartache and struggle and pain and fear and sadness and hurt, and heartbreak, heartache, worries, separation, sorrow, you know. I'm overcoming all of that. And to be honest, I'm very aware that throughout life, it's not always going to be happiness. I will, however, say though, intuitively, I'm aware that, you know, it's ultimate for us to be able to be healthy every day, to be able to get ourselves back up, to not stay sad or anything. Because when you stay stuck in a vibration that doesn't serve you, like sadness, like depression, like sickness, like anger, like envy, like regret, or any stuff like that for too long, that's when people are going in the opposite direction, and that's when people step in to help you to, become present and healthier. You know what I mean? So that you can work on yourself, so that you can be able to be confident on your own, to be able to function on your own in a healthy way, in a loving way, in a progressive, productive way, by unlocking your own mind, by having a free mind, a free spirit. And that's what I'm doing. I have a free spirit, a free mind of my own. And it's liberating to be able to experience this power and this freedom of such an amazing level, because now we realize it's all on us. We do have help from here and there, but at the same time, like, we have to listen to our intuition, because our intuition is our gut, our heart, our mind, all of that. Divine intelligence intertwined that lets us know the best choice to make to keep us prosperous. So, with that being said, for me, like I said, I'm overcoming a whole lot. Being around people who all they talk about is guns, knives, weapons, destruction, drugs, drama, fear. Being around people who is just always focusing on toxic, negative stuff, you know, to being able to finally branch out on my own, and like to just being able to let go of all that stuff. And even in hard times where I've been alone, where I've been let down, where I've been disappointed in love or whatever, or in life, or struggling or whatever, or I truly have been to a point where I just felt so unappreciated and just so alone, with no connection, no phone, nobody to call, nobody to talk to, not in the mood for it, nobody want to be bothered. All of that. I'm talking about some low, low moments, uncertain, catastrophic times of despair, of hurt, of pain, you know, where one does feel like, hey, I just feel like I'm supposed to be on another planet, you know? I need to just fly away. I need them just to give me some wings and just to bring me out away from this planet. You know, I'm not the one for suicide. I'm not enforcing suicide. I'm against suicide. I'm all for life. I'm supporting life, And with that being said, like, that's when I can speak about not giving up on yourself, because a lot of us have seen from TV, from news, we've heard it, we've even probably been a part of losing someone, maybe who took their own life, or they're just not the same They sold out, they lost their soul, they fell off the face of the planet of the earth. They're not truly who they are in their heart space anymore. And, they're not our responsibility. We don't control how they are. And like for us to be able to be strong and adaptable and to have mental strength to move forward in our own mind, to be healthy and to be like, hey, you know what? I have a long life to live. I am going to live a long life in old age, and it will be a natural, graceful life that I will have. When we say stuff like that, when we say, hey, I'm not going to let the world's hate and sickness and negativity bring me down, and we move forward, when we say, hey, I don't need to take the coward's way out. I don't need to get involved with this stuff that's not truly who I am. I don't need to be self-destructive. I don't need to hate myself. I'm not going to hate myself. I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm not going to turn against myself. You know, when we can affirm all these things, when we can say, hey, guess what? Even though what I'm doing is so unpopular, what I'm doing is so unique and rare, and it's hard, at the same time, it will be so worth it in the long run. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the road, I will be the most abundant and successful because I've kept my integrity, I've kept my integrity, I've kept my soul, I've kept my heart, my spirit, my health, my intelligence, and I've just chosen to pace myself to live a long life. So I don't have it all at once. So I'm able to pace things out and enjoy it in a unique pace to me, a turtle's pace. But it's a smart pace, to where I'm able to live a long life in very old age and to not suffer and to just be in true harmony with the universe. And just to realize this is deep. It's very deep. Because it takes a mind of our own. And I have a mind of my own. I'm not self-destructive. I'm actually always becoming more in love with myself. I'm always raising the amount of love I have for myself because I am aware that the healthier and in higher regard I am with myself, the better circumstances I will attract this way. The more I love myself, the better blessings will come my way. I'm always remembering this every day. And that rhymes. That's why I need to get paid for this. Haha, that rhymes too. I will get paid. I will be compensated for all of this. I'm just happy that I have been able to freely give and plant these seeds. And I'm also realizing that now it's my turn to receive all the love that I've given away so freely. So anyways, just on this whole mental health, what I'm touching up about is real. Sometimes there are dark moments, hard days, tough times, where there is no money, where you realize the consequences of going out there and trying to, do stuff in an illegitimate way, robbing, stealing, out there attacking people, cheating, stuff like that. When you realize that is not the way to go, that's not, a truthful way to live your life. You know what I mean? When we realize that, and we're like, okay, cool. Maybe I don't have a lot of money. Maybe I barely have any money, and maybe, my family, my parents, the little that they have, I need to just, stretch it out. And maybe also, if my friends, they don't have anything, accept it. If the world doesn't have any jobs and they don't want to hire and they want to keep us unemployed, it's whatever. I've just got to focus in on the present and making the best out of it. you know, having faith that things will work out in our best interest, and for us to breathe and to get through it, you know, stuff like that. Even stuff like where we're in a relationship, we're having relationship problems, and it's just all types of absurd problems and challenges, you know, with the relationship, disappointments, letdowns, things aren't going to plan. They're playing games. They're arguing. It's manipulation. They're not just surrendering to us where we fully feel really happy and loved and just relaxed and calm and stuff like that, but where it's just stress and heartache, you know, that sucks too, because we're like, wow, I have choices here as well. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to respond to this situation, these problems, these unforeseen challenges and circumstances that I did not ask for and that are out of character? You know, when I'm doing great things in the world, you know, it's how we respond to it, to the money issues, to the relationship issues, to the world issues, to the materialistic issues. All these simple things, we come down to the point of realization that, wow, okay, I see older versions of myself in different times and spaces. They've manifested, so I can too. And they even said that it will take some time. But when I'm focused on overcoming all these different hard times, difficult moments, money problems, relationship problems, employment problems, world problems, materialistic problems, you know, etc., etc., it's how I'm responding. It's how I choose to respond. You know, am I going to respond in a mature way of express myself fully and just being able to process that and just move forward? Or am I going to keep staying stuck in that lower vibration, in that heavy vibration, in that toxic vibration? The choice is ours. And I'm always choosing to be the hero of my story, and to rise above and to not stay stuck, but just to be able to process feelings, emotions, to be honest, to be truthful, and to let it out for that short time and to just keep it moving, you know, to realize, wow, I'm still alive. That's an honor, you know, wow, I'm still alive. Somebody will appreciate the fact that I'm alive and I'm healthy and I have a mind of my own and I have a heart, you know. Someone soon will enjoy me in real life because I'm amazing, you know. That's what it's come down to. That's what we have to remember every day. I'm alive, you know. And the higher and higher I go on this pyramid scale, as time passes, the more and more the blessings will be even more amazing because I've chosen to preserve my energy so I can live a long life. I've chosen to have intelligence, to use my intelligence, you know, and to not be foolish with my life. Even when everybody else is doing this fast, quick, instant gratification stuff, viral stuff, pranks, stuff like that, that may get all this hype for a short split second of time, but the energy sucks. The energy is nothing but arguments and gossip, you know, and there's no true subscriber connection base, especially not for the long run either. So it's like I've had to ignore what doesn't serve me, even though it's the most popular, but it's destructive towards me. And I've had to have a mind and heart and soul of my own because this is what serves me truly the most and the best in the long run. And I'm able to be myself and original. And to open up about this, to share about this, to express about this, to elaborate about this, this is therapy for me, for anyone, to be honest. So that's why I'm glad I'm doing it. So anyways, that's just where I'm coming from about this whole mental health stuff. You know, like, don't kill yourself. Don't think about suicide. Don't think about guns and war and weapons. You know what I mean? Yeah, you may have a tussle with your loved one. You know what I mean? With your own child, with your own partner, your own significant other, your own child, your own parents or whatever. That's part of it. That's what tough love is, real love is. You may get a spanking. You may fall on your butt. You know, y'all may wrestle and roll around. You know what I mean? At the same time, it's during those moments with those loved ones, they show us how valuable and sacred we are so that we don't cross the line and go overboard with someone who doesn't even care about us, who will really just destroy and ruin our life. You know, our loved ones are the ones who show us how to respond to stressful situations around people who don't truly care about us or who don't truly love us, you know, so that we don't just lose our life, you know, off of some temporary emotion, off of someone who doesn't even care or value about us. That's insane, and it's silly, and it doesn't make sense. You know, we have to value who we are so much that we're like, hey, I don't even care if these people don't even understand or like me or want to get to know me or anything. Guess what? I'm always going to love myself no matter what, no matter if I'm alone or what. I'm I'm making a vow that I am married to myself and I'm not going to destroy myself. I am not going to kill myself. I am not going to take my own life. I'm not going to commit suicide. I'm not going to lock myself up. I'm not going to trap myself. I'm not going to box myself in. You know, I'm not going to imprison myself. You know, I have to love me 100% every day for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years and beyond. And someone soon will join me in recognition of my amazing brilliance that I am offering by preserving my health, by having mental health, by staying alive, by despite all of the absurd scenarios and problems and letdowns that I've been through, you know, of having no money, of being at the bottom of the boat, of being just rejected and disappointed and having so many struggles. But for me to still be here, able to tell the tale, share the tale, while there's people being praised for reckless stuff, I've been able to be smart to realize those people that's doing reckless stuff, that's being praised, their time is very short. They drop like flies every day and their shelf life is short. I, however, have a truthfully long lasting life as well as shelf life. The content that I'm producing, anybody can be inspired by it. Children, no matter what age, what color, what country, what religion, at any point in their life. The content that I have now will still be able to benefit and inspire millions of people in 20 years from now. These same videos today that you see now will be able to inspire and help out other people. So this is something I've been realizing I'm grateful for. Y'all have an amazing day. Health and wellness links are below in the description. Help us out. We will help you out. Follow us on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, youtube.com/helpmakeadifference. Thank you all for watching and listening. Y'all have an amazing day. It's Eternal Authenticity broadcasting live. Peace.